Cabinet approves MSP for Kharif marketing season. RBI increases repo rate by 50 basis points. Meghalaya launches early child development mission at Women's Conference. Manipur Chief Minister launches GPS-enabled highway patrol. And Tokyo Paralympics champion Avani Likhara bags gold at Parachuting World Cup. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Joshna Borua with the news in detail. The Union Cabinet today approved the minimum support price for the Kharif marketing season 2022-23. Addressing the media, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said that the approved rates are at least 1.5 times of the all India weighted average cost of production. He said that the highest absolute increase in MSP over previous year has been recommended for sesamum at 523 rupees per quintal, moong at 480 rupees per quintal and sunflower seed at 385 rupees per quintal. Thakur further added that these decisions will lead to greater investment and production. It will also provide assured remunerative prices for the farmers and will help in achieving the goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat.
काम कर रहे हैं, उत्पादन भी बढ़ रहा है, MSP की बढ़ोतरी भी की गई और खरीद में बढ़ोतरी की गई और ये जो समय से पहले अगर आप पूर्व की सरकारों में देखें कई बार फसल के दौरान भी जब बुआई हो जाती थी उसके बाद भी घोषणाएं नहीं की जाती थी। बुआई से पहले घोषणा करना ये सुनिश्चित करता है कि किसानों को पता है कि सरकार उनको फसल की कटाई के बाद क्या दाम देने वाली है। ये मोदी
India and Vietnam have signed the joint vision statement on defense partnership towards 2030, which will significantly enhance the scope and scale of existing defense cooperation. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh held bilateral talks with Vietnam's Minister of National Defense, General Phan Van Giang, in Hanoi today, where wide-ranging discussions on effective and practical initiatives to further expand bilateral defense engagements and regional issues were discussed. A memorandum of understanding on mutual logistics support was also inked. During the meeting, both ministers also agreed for early finalization of $500 million defense line of credit extended to Vietnam. Furthermore, Singh announced gifting 2 simulators and monetary grant towards setting up a language and IT lab at Air Force Officers Training School for capacity building of the Vietnamese armed forces. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today said NDA government has revived the economy and removed the undergrowth after coming into power in 2014. Addressing a gathering at the Finance Ministry's iconic week celebrations by the Department of Economic Affairs and SEBI in New Delhi, the minister said that corporate tax was reduced while the economy was digitized and formalized by this government. She further added that as a result, India has faced and come out of all its challenges in the past 75 years. Sitharaman added that digitization has led to a large number of innovation, including UPI. She further launched the Netra portal and mobile app, which will track and monitor 600 projects under line of credit with the assistance of more than 2.5 lakh crore rupees.
By 75%. So overall, the respondents of that study by KFW and KPMG has shown that assistance under the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana schemes reduce the probability of borrowing money by 67% of all respondents.
The Reserve Bank of India today increased the repo rate by 50 basis points to 4.90%. It may be mentioned that the current repo rate is 4.40% after the rates were increased by 40 basis points at an off-cycle meeting of the Monetary Policy Committee. RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das said that the standing deposit facility and marginal standing facility rates were also raised by 50 basis points. Meanwhile, Reserve Bank of India further proposed to allow linking of credit cards to the Unified Payments Interface. It said the facility would initially be enabled for rupee credit cards, that too after the required system development is complete. It added that 594 crore 63 lakh transactions amounting to 10.40 lakh crore rupees were processed through UPI in the month of May 2022 alone.
On 6th, 7th and 8th of June, and based on an assessment of the macroeconomic situation and the outlook, the MPC voted unanimously to increase the policy repo rate by 50 basis points to 4.90% with immediate effect. Consequently, the standing deposit facility, that is the SDF rate, stands adjusted to 4.65%, and the marginal standing facility, that is the MSF rate and bank rate, to 5.15%. The MPC also...
Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today inspected the Regional Ayurveda Research Institute, RARI, Itanagar, Arunachal, and interacted with the staff and officials of the institute. He said that the institute is focusing on Arunachal Pradesh's traditional system of medicine and bringing it closer to the people. Thereafter, Sonowal, along with the officials and citizens of Itanagar, participated in a Swachhata event within the premises of RARI. Addressing a press conference, Sonowal further called upon the people of Arunachal Pradesh and the Northeast to join the journey to build a strong, prosperous new India. He said the role of Arunachal Pradesh is key to the role of Northeast as the engine of growth in new India.
कम्युनिकेशन के सिलसिले में हम बहुत आगे बढ़ने में सफलता प्राप्त की है। साथ-साथ में अलग-अलग इंस्टीट्यूशन, अलग-अलग हमारे स्कीम की द्वारा हमारे
In Nagaland, a Governor's Felicitation Program for the toppers, rank holders and achievers of various Governor's Award of High School Leaving Certificate (HSLC) and High Secondary School Leaving Certificate (HSSLC) 2022 was held today at the Raj Bhavan, Kohima. Nagaland Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi congratulated all the students present for the award. He said that each one of the students is an achiever and the achievement is the result of their hard work as well as the determination and dedication of the teachers, parents and family members. He further added that learning is a never-ending process and that the board examination is just a stepping stone to the larger way of life. Mukhi further wished the students success in their new endeavour to greater heights. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today attended the State Women's Conference 2022 in Shillong. The Meghalaya Early Child Development Mission was also virtually launched by Union Minister for Women and Child Development Smriti Irani at the conference. A sub-policy of the Meghalaya Health Policy, the mission will focus on the all-round qualitative care to address not only health concerns but socio-economic determinants which may hinder a child's well-being. Sangma was joined by leading women personalities in various women-led self-help groups. Taking to his Twitter handle, he expressed that he was extremely happy to be a part of the conference and that as women from all walks of life come together to discuss issues they face, it is one step forward towards addressing them. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today launched the GPS-enabled highway patrol, which will fly from Palel to Moray on National Highway 102 in Tenugopal, covering a stretch of 60 kilometers. Taking to his Twitter handle, Singh assured that the government will ensure that all necessary measures are taken up to secure the highway, since it is also the gateway to the Southeast Asian countries. Meanwhile, in another positive development for the state, Manipur has been conferred the second place in State Food Safety Index Awards 2021-22 in the Small States category. Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu today held a meeting with MD Northeast Cane and Bamboo Development Council Guwahati, Professor Dr. Shailendra Chaudhary, and discussed various ways of utilizing the vast resource of bamboo for the economic benefit of the people. Khandu further took to his Twitter handle and said that Arunachal Pradesh has abundant stock and varieties of bamboo. In an untiring war on drugs in Mizoram, the Champai police in multiple raids seized over 300 grams of heroin hidden in 25 cases of soap at the Chalbawai Junction Khankoan police check gate. They further seized heroin worth over 30 lakh from the possession of a woman in Champai. Meanwhile, drugs valued at over 150 lakh were also seized at Kelkang village, while in a second instance, Zokotar police on random checking at the outskirts of Zokotar seized 61 grams of heroin. Tokyo Paralympics champion Avani Likhara bagged the gold at the Parachuting World Cup. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated her and described it as a historic accomplishment. He further wished her to keep scaling new heights of success and inspiring others. Modi also congratulated shooter Sri Harsha Devareddy for winning the gold. He added that the shooter's determination is truly motivating. Meghalaya Forest and Environment Minister James Sangma has informed that the pilot phytoremediation project at Lukha River was a huge success, and the state plans to introduce similar interventions to restore a number of rivers across Meghalaya. Phytoremediation is a means of introducing microgreen algae to restore the pH levels of water by absorbing acid drainage. However, insisting that the process is not a one-stop solution for all problems, he added that phytoremediation is just a part of the process of restoration and that many rivers in the state, such as Wah Umkrei, require a combination of interventions. Meanwhile, in another story from Meghalaya, due to the unrelenting heavy rainfall in East Jaintia Hills district for the past few days, another major landslide was witnessed near the Sonapur tunnel along National Highway 6. Injuries or damages to any vehicles have not been reported so far. The police reached out to more than 300 stranded vehicles and provided them assistance. By midday, the road was cleared and left open for the traffic. To end the news, the main points once again. Union Cabinet approves MSP for Kharif marketing season. RBI increases repo rate by 50 basis points. Meghalaya launches early child development mission at Women's Conference. Manipur Chief Minister launches GPS-enabled highway patrol. And Tokyo Paralympics champion Avani Likhara bags gold at Parachuting World Cup. And that's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.
Your gravity